pile of money still rules the game. The more things change, the more they look the same. Global warming, 27 wars and counting. The oily rich keep getting richer, while the poor just scrape along. Global warming, the oceans rising to the mountains, and pretty soon it will not matter who was right and who is wrong. There are the makers of the maps. Congratulations, you're a country. Now elect yourself a government that'll give us what we need. And if that don't work out, we've got the world's oldest solution. We pit our poor against your poor and convince them they are enemies. The hourglass is running out of sand. Still we pass the torch to young and braver hands and pray. Global warming, 27 wars and counting. The oily rich keep getting richer, while the poor just scrape along. Global warming, the oceans rising to the mountains, and pretty soon it will not matter who is right and who is wrong. Yeah, they used to call us hippies, long-haired welfare queen freeloaders, when we march and sing our songs of understanding, love, and peace.
That was beautiful, Jaime.
Fabulous.
Thanks.
That was gorgeous. I'm having all sorts of issues with my computer right now. I'm so sorry about interrupting your song. That was not intentional. But
Oh, that was you.
I'm afraid so, yeah. I'd describe the problem, but it would just make you cry, so.
No, that's where's mute? Mute.
Yes. So I wanted to say hello to everyone who's arrived here. Hi, Sybil. Hi, Todd. I always feel like the romper room lady every time I do this. Hi, Janet. Hi, Deborah. Nice to meet you. And Peter. And Storm, welcome. Jackie, hi. And to our friends on Facebook, Myra and Sybil again. Hi, Sybil. And David Thompson, who is in the UK. Janet is in Israel. And Jackie's in the UK also. So we have a truly international audience today, which is always fun. This is one aspect of the pandemic that I have totally been grateful for. Virtually nothing else, but this has been a really nice change of the way things are done. And since we're talking about SWRFA, which, by the way, for the uninitiated, stands for Southwest Regional Folk Alliance. It's one of the Folk Alliance umbrellas. Folk Alliance is an international organization for people like Jaime and Wes and myself and a lot of other people. Proof that folks still enjoy folk music made by folks. And when you walk in, there's a fishbowl with lots of prompts, and that's what we've been talking about. You pull out a prompt, and that's going to be the song that you will write and present on Sunday morning at brunch, despite the fact that there are showcases going on until 2 a.m. usually, and then Beatles sing-alongs and you name it, it's going on all night. And it's somehow in that time, you're going to pull out a song out of somewhere and present it based on the prompt. And my prompt for this song that I'm going to sing, since we're all singing our SWRFA songs, first of all, this was the year that oh God, I can't say his name. The one of the Supreme Court justices, the one right before the other one whose name I can't say, was going through his confirmation hearings, and it was pretty clear to anybody who is reality based that this person did not belong on the Supreme Court. And Christine Blasey Ford, is that her first name? Christine? I can't remember, but she was talking about how unworthy this person was. And my prompt was, I'm not apologizing. And I went, okay, perfect. This song is based on the Serenity Prayer also. So God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. And here's the song. Gonna lay my serenity on the line now. I'm laying my serenity on the line. I used to be adaptable, but now I must decline to accept what I know needs changing. I'm laying my courage on the line now. I'll be laying my courage on the line. Used to go along to get along like I was deaf and blind, but I can't accept what I know needs changing. And I'm not apologizing anymore. No, I'm not apologizing anymore. No, I'm not apologizing anymore. 'Cause I'm not sorry. I'm laying my wisdom on the line now. I'll be laying my wisdom on the line. And I'll keep on persisting, and I never will resign. And I won't accept what I know needs changing. I won't accept anymore what I know in my heart needs changing. And the reason it's a cappella is because I want to be able to sing it while I'm marching. Thank you.
Gorgeous.
Thanks.
I'll do one of my very few socially conscious songs then. I wrote this with David Lamott. We tried to write a song about how uncomfortable it would have been for the person sitting next to Rosa Parks on that bus. But we didn't get that song written. Instead, we wrote a song about the person sitting next to the person sitting next to Rosa Parks on the bus. And this song is called You May Do That. It goes like this. Get on into this mic. You may never even notice what you're doing. You may think until you cannot move at all. You make your lists until you're out of paper. You can roll the window down and let them fall. You may do that. You might think of the right words but never say them. And you might let some things be said no one should say. And you might wish you'd said the words you thought of later. And if you get another chance at it someday, you may do that. You may do that. You may think that you were waiting on a hero. Would you recognize that hero on your bus? You might think that you can never make a difference. And it might look to you like no one ever never does, but you may. You may do that. City transit takes a slow turn round the corner. Sunlight slides across the seat, you squint your eyes. The signs say watch your step and keep the aisle clear, son. You keep following directions, you'll be fine. And you may do that. Law, you give your seat up now, you know that, right? You make it easy on yourself, you know your place. I got the radio right here and I can bring in the police. She keeps her seat and looks him in the face. Says you may do that.
Wow, Wes. Yeah.
It's a mighty tune, brother. Wow. Hey, give that song a second to sink in. That was beautiful, man. Here's I got a new album coming out in the fall. This song's going to be on it. It's a co-write with one of my favorite Texas songwriters, Jeff Talmadge. And it goes approximately like this. I was living like a sailor. I'd sail from town to town, sing a few songs and move along till the whole damn world shut down. Now I'm shouting from my rooftop, howling at the moon. Come tomorrow, I'll be grateful, but tonight, too soon. We are sisters and brothers underneath the skin, waking up to another day in this new world we're living in. Lying here remembering how we think things used to be, and hoping home is something more than these fading memories. In my home, feel the rumble of that dreadful distant thunder as it fades into oblivion in a world forever changed. And now the flames on the horizon are nothing more than a rising sun. In my home, here in my home. Now you might think you know me, you might think you do. Maybe you just recognize the part of me that's you. No matter what the color, no matter what the name, we all understand a lover's hand and broke hearts are all the same. We are brothers and sisters underneath it all, wishing on the same old star and praying it don't fall. With our devils and our angels, our blessings and our sins, if we choose light over the darkness, this time love maybe wins. In my home, feel the rumble of that dreadful distant thunder as it fades into oblivion in a world forever changed. And now the flames on the horizon are nothing more than a rising sun. In my home, here in my home. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Huddled down in this lonely town, caught up in the fire. You put your fate in your God's hand and you pull your blanket higher and gather all your love around you till you feel it in your bones. Your only home is where you stand when you're standing all alone. In my home, feel the rumble of that dreadful distant thunder as it fades into oblivion and the world forever changed. And now the flames on the horizon are nothing more than a rising sun in my home, here in my home. In my home, feel the rumble of that dreadful distant thunder as it fades into oblivion and the world forever changed. And now the flames on the horizon are nothing more than a rising sun in my home, here in my home. You might think you know me, you might think you do, maybe you just recognize the part of me that's you.
Beautiful.
Jimmy, you got a right hand to die for.
Really.
It's all spotty.
Spotty.
You earned him, son.
Thank you.
Okay, on that note, I'm going to do one. There's a Baptist church here that invites me to play every once in a while. They build themselves, it's the University Baptist Church, and they build themselves as not your father's Baptist church, which I think is kind of charming. But they invited me to play on the week after Easter, and the theme of the sermon was Doubting Thomas. And I didn't have a song for that. But it turned out I had a muse because I just happened to be thinking about, okay, what am I going to say about that? Because I'm Jewish and I know very little about it. And I looked up and there was one of Dr. Wayne Dyer's books on my bookshelf, and this was the result. Let's face it, sometimes your strength is tested, sometimes the prize is wrested from your hands. Let's face it, your best friend can let you down, your best plan may not work out the way you planned it. Even in a time of sorrow, tomorrow can still be sweet if you believe love is stronger than evil. If you believe there's reason to hope. If you believe there can be a better future, and you will see it if you believe. Let's face it, sometimes the news is bad, sometimes the movie's sad when it's ended. Let's face it, life can change so fast. A love that was meant to last can leave you stranded. Even in a time of crisis, the light is never asleep. If you believe love is stronger than evil, if you believe there's reason to hope, if you believe there can be a better future, and you will see it because you believe love is stronger than evil. If you believe there's reason to hope. If you believe there will be a better future, and you will see it because you believe it. There will be a better future, which you will see because you believe. Thank you.
Lovely, Jan.
Thank you. That attitude keeps me buoyed up on many a bad day.
Well, in a round, what you generally do is either follow on from the energy that the person did before you, or you negate it exactly. And I think that's what I'm about to do. I'm about to play a song by somebody who does not believe. I played my new album. Before it, right about the time it was getting mastered, I only let a few people hear it. And one of the people that I left it with, they had it for about a week, and they called about something else, and I asked them, well, what did you think about the record? And they said, well, it sure is sad. So I think this is the song they were talking about. The song is called Cocoon, and it goes like this. Take out the silverware all over the floor, and I can't get around here in my bare feet anymore. I had some ideas, I don't know where they are. They probably were rolling around in the floorboard of my car. Some people never learn how to read a room, but I kept hoping that this was a cocoon, and I was gonna turn into something better pretty soon. That ain't what happened, I guess you know. Crack the wall, there's no place you wanna go. Some people never learn how to read a room. It's alright in the morning, gets dark in the afternoon. I hang on to your voicemail, I hang up at the tone. I don't wanna be a stammering voice leaking out of your phone. But if I don't tell you now, I probably never will. I'll try to get it down longhand if I can get the paper to hold still. But hear me out in the way I figure it. What you really want, the trick is you go for the opposite, and you get what they hand you anyway, whatever you choose. You can't disappoint yourself too bad if you aim for the blues. Some people Some people never know when they're making it awkward. From the day that we met, I owe you so many apologies you're not gonna get. But I can just about scrape together a sorry goodbye to you. I'll put it under your wiper blade. Guess that'll have to do.
Oh my God.
Sure
That
is
was
sad.
amazing.
It is
Wow.
very sad, but it's also gorgeous.
Aw, thank you.
I owe you so many apologies you ain't gonna get. Man, that's a great freaking line.
Yeah.
How can I write a variation on that line? Anyway, I got this new album coming out. Number 12. 12 albums since I left the Swamp Band, and that's not that long ago. Doesn't seem that long ago anyway. This is the title track. It's called How to Shine. Would you believe me if I told you I've never felt this way? At least not as I remember. Different hearts, different days. When memories are all that's left you, you will paint them as you need. Tonight I need the moon to show me how to shine, how to shine, how to shine on me. Not every day will be a diamond. There are stones along the way. They come and go as they've a mind to. We just keep living anyway. When memories are all that's left you, you will paint them as you need. Tonight I need the moon to show me how to shine, how to shine, how to shine on me. It's not like anybody tells you all your wishes will come true. But every blessing brings you closer. Maybe that's the best that we can do. When memories are all that's left you, you will paint them as you need. Tonight I need the moon to show me how to shine, how to shine, how to shine on me, how to shine, how to shine, how to shine on me.
Lovely.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Loved it, man.
I can't wait to hear this new one. I play the old one, the previous one. It never gets old. All the time. I think you should have gotten a Grammy for it.
Well, that's two of us.
We're working on it. So I'm going to change the mood entirely because I wanna. Where are all the Gretas and Marlenas and all the Mae Wests? Where are they? No one tells the boys, come up and see me sometime. That's all out of style nowadays. But I still long for old time steamy romance and satin gowns and stockings with seams and men that wear trench coats and fedora hats. I wish they'd bring that all back, 'cause I wanna be a femme fatale. I wanna be a van. I wanna whistle like and have 'em all eating from my hand. They put me on a pedestal, competing for my glance. I wanna be a femme fatale. I wanna be a vamp. Though I am a liberated woman, sometimes I'd prefer to be a tease. And when I see those starlets with eyes come hither soft, I could pull that off, it seems to me. See? And men would buy me clothes and bring me jewelry and open doors and pull me out a seat and then stand by politely until I'd sit, enjoy my sparkling wit, a little risque repartee with a femme fatale. I wanna be a vamp. I wanna be the party doll that upsets all their other plans. I know it isn't fashionable, but it's so elegant. I wanna be a femme fatale. I wanna be a vamp. Dietrich and Davis, they had it made. Mansfield and Monroe, hey, where'd they all go? Well, the women we admire now in the movies are all doctors and lawyers and chiefs. They don't flutter their lashes or swing their hips. They don't pout their lips or sit on anyone's knee. And if they're in some older profession, they've all been reformed by Act 3. They've given up their cigarettes and champagne. I guess we've come a long way, but I sure miss the day of the femme fatale. I wanna be a vamp. I wanna give the boys the eye, call some guy my honey lamb. I'd have 'em all in a spell, I'd have 'em in a trance. If I was a femme fatale, I would be sensational. I wanna be a vamp. Thank you.
All right. Well, I was going to do a different song, but now I'm going to do a song about a femme fatale.
Okay.
I think.
Before you do, though, the time has come to ask the burning question. Wes, where can people find you online, and where are you going to appear next?
My next live show that's on the books, I believe, is I'm playing the old home place concert series in Buffalo, Missouri. And you can find me and my stuff at wescollins. It's just wescollins.com. WESCOLLINS.com.
Perfect.
You can get all my CDs and
know where to find you. And Jaime, how about you? Where are you going to be next, and where can people find you online?
Unmute. Where I'm going to be next? I took a couple of months off just because I did some touring this summer and it got scary, you know. But I think my next tour is going to be COVID and monkeypox and war allowing is going to be in Italy in the fall when the new album comes out over there.
Wow, excellent.
I hope. And I am at jamiemichaels.com, and you have to spell Jamie right, or you don't get there.
Perfect.
That's all I will say.
Great.
Thanks for
well,
asking.
that was good. Yeah. And I would like to remind our viewers that there is a tip jar. You can find it in the chat or in the comments on the Facebook version of this show. And tips will be gratefully accepted either to Venmo, PayPal, or if you have trouble with those, you can go to my website and scroll down to the bottom of the landing page and you'll find a tip jar there. So I hope you'll make use of that information. If you don't have your chat open, you're missing part of the show. So now, Wes.
Yeah, I think the way that you can take this song is that there is a femme fatale. But I was trying to write a song that I was set myself the challenge that I was going to try and write a song that didn't have any rhyme in it. And I was driving through Texas on a very long drive out to Moravia, Texas from Houston. And I just got this image in my head of people dressed in ballroom gowns, and their hair and their clothes were all beautifully flowing around them because they were underwater. And that was kind of a disturbing image. So that's the bridge of this song. The song is called Everyone Dances. It goes like this. Libby and me, we like hands and march up to the water. She keeps her eyes on the lake, but her fingers are talking to me. They say we don't have to go through with this if you don't want to. But I'm living in Libbys World now. Libby takes all of the time in the world to do anything. So I'm nowhere near ready when she pulls us both over the rail. But she never lets go as the sky tumbles into the water. And the last thing I hear is some Native American name. Under the water, everyone dances. We turn in the current like everybody else. Dance long enough, the music will come to you. Might get what you came for, but don't hold your breath. Libby ain't there when I come up for air. And ain't nothing on shore where her clothes ought to be. And I'm wanting so hard to stay this side of knowing. I go to call out a name, but don't make a sound. Put a wish on the water to swallow me down. 'Cause I'm living in Libby's world now. Libby's not home.
Yeah, wow.
Reinflate that finger.
I know just what you mean, yeah. This is a beautiful thing I love about doing stuff in the round, because you always wind up playing. I wasn't going to play this song, but since we're talking about dancing, this is a song I wrote with my friend Mary Lennon, who lives up in Minnesota, wrote this a couple of years back. There's a series that they have all summer long on the plaza in Santa Fe, where they have different bands playing, like sometimes twice a day. And it's everything from polka bands to blues bands to Latin music to rock and roll, folk singers, everything. And at every show, there was this older woman, probably, she had to be well into her 80s, and she was very striking. She had very, very bright Lucille Ball red hair. And she always dressed up, and she had, she would wear pearls, and she danced. Whatever the music was, she would just dance around in front of the stage, and she was a trip to watch. So I decided she needed a song, and I decided that her name was Alice. So this is called Alice Dances. It's not just the grace in which she moves that captures my attention. It's the way she smiles and tilts her head like she can hear perfection. She shuts her eyes and travels far before the song has ended. Heaven bound and back again, just the way that God intended. Every step invites you in, secret songs in every spin. Her whole life just a gust of wind. When Alice dances, it's coming. He said, forever will you be my love. She said, forever will you be mine. And forever lasted 60 years. 60 years to build a lifetime. Every step invites you in, secret songs in every spin. Her whole life just a gust of wind. When Alice dances, there will always be another dance. The dance goes on forever. Just listening to what's next to come and not counting down the measures. Ballet slippers on her feet. She's as light as any feather. She hears mandolins and angel wings, and they both sound a bit like heaven. Every step invites you in, secret songs in every spin. Her whole life just a gust of wind. When Alice dances, when Alice dances, Alice dances.
Love it.
I
That's the
love
thing.
that.
That's the thing about doing those instant songs you weren't planning on doing is sometimes you get to the end of the song and realize you owe everybody a half a verse. Next time.
But usually you try not to tell them so.
Yeah.
Well, something somebody said triggered this one, or the memory of this one. So I took a few guitar lessons. At some point a couple years ago, I can't remember why, some student asked me to teach them something that I said, yes, of course I'll teach you that, but I didn't actually know how to do it, so I went and had somebody teach me before their next lesson. And one of the things he said to me during the lesson was, if you turn your capo around backwards, you get some interesting effects. So when I got home, and this is the result. Every now and then I dream of you again from time to time. Why? I'll never know. It was so long ago you were mine. Like a treasure lost, like a secret told, a glitter in the dust, a glow among the coals, shiver of regret. Every now and then I dream of you again. Like a hurricane, you struck and changed everything I thought I knew. You were my earth and sky, you filled my day and night. I believed in you. Passionate and brief, our tempest of a song, melody so sweet, harmony so wrong. Such was our duet. But every now and then I hum that tune again. You ran away. You didn't even say, Wes, you're not muted.
God, I'm so sorry.
You ran away, you didn't even say goodbye. Were you afraid? I used to pray your lies would come true, and somehow you'd love me too. But yes, I did move on after you had gone. I was done grieving, and I found again a lover and a friend I could believe in. Ah, but autumn-colored hair, a pair of moody eyes, a tilted smile will make me look twice at someone I've never met. And every now and then, every now and then, yep, every now and then I dream of you again. Thank you.
Okay, so I'm going to play my next song completely on mute.
No, don't do that.
No. Or skip my turn. I'm so sorry. That was very rude.
No, I have done it. We've all done it.
Okay.
You're in good company.
Well, this doesn't follow on from anything, I don't think. It's just a song I feel like playing. There's somebody that I'm really close to that I although both of us love each other very much, we can't be in the same room together for very long. And it's not because we line up politically very well, but this person has a condition. It's called misophonia, which translates literally to hatred of sound. Which, like if you've ever, the nearest I can come to explaining it is like if you've ever been stuck in a hotel room with somebody who's snoring and you want to like straight up murder them, it feels like that for somebody with misophonia all the time. Like if they are in the same room with somebody who's clearing their throat all the time, or smacking their lips or something like that, it, rather than just sort of being annoyed, it triggers a fight or flight response with these people. And so I can't be in the same room with this person because I clear my throat and I make noises and stuff like that. And I started out writing this song because I was so frustrated about that. But the farther I got into writing the song, the more I realized that, you know, as frustrating as it is for me, I can leave the room if I want to, and I'm free of it, and this person is not. This person lives with this 24/7. And so I went back and changed the parts that I'd already written to be more, in line with what the end of the song was, and I'm hoping it gave me some insight and some tolerance. And so, you know, if you see somebody out in public and they're wearing headphones, that might be why. They might be doing it for their own protection. But this song is called Stethoscope, and it goes like this. Turning your antenna, you can pick them up no matter what they do. Oil their joints and tape their mouths, they'll never keep it down enough for you. Flattening yourself against the outer wall, away from all them whistle calls and rattling. You kick against the static and you lose, but they do too. Open your umbrella and you turn it upside down to catch the rain. Choking down your medicine, but all it does is clarify the pain. A penny in the dryer, or a cricket in your room, a bag of nickels to the temple, or an arrow to the spine, it's all the same. But don't complain. But here, take my pliers, you could yank out the wires. Yeah, they hold you upright, but man, you look tired. Get yourself so far away from everything. Nobody sees you. Reach into your coat, pull on your stethoscope, and touch it to the ground. We'll keep it down. Keep it down.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
I'm gonna change guitars.
How sad.
It's they're getting it under control. You know, and we've figured out ways to be together where we're not in the same room. We email a lot and text a lot, and you know, we're together as long as we can be, and then we'll sheer off. You know, we figured out a way to make it work.
Good, good.
This is my 1963 Gibson J50 I've had since 1967. And one of the reasons I don't take it out a whole lot is because it does this. You put it in tune and then it decides, no, that's not in tune, this is in tune. It changes itself. I saw a guy recently, this is an older song, but I saw a guy recently on the corner, one of those guys holding a sign up, and his sign said, "Poverty is violence," which was an interesting thought. Here's a song for all of those guys and gals, all those people on the corner. You think you know their story, but you don't. I am only tears and gristle, wine and lonely. I am only tears and gristle, I am only what I am. So lock me up and call me crazy, I can take it. Crazy as a diamond dance, and I am only what I am. From the moment I was born, something told me I must listen. For the moment I am here, keeping secrets to myself. If you scold me, I will run. I will not let you follow. I'm just an ordinary guy. If you lift me, I can fly. I am only smoke and mirrors, mind and matter. Nothing needed, nothing planned. I am only what I am. And if tomorrow never comes, that doesn't mean time will be over. There will be faces left behind. They will be sad, how they will miss me, but I won't have to be myself. It will be like starting over. just an ordinary guy. If you lift me, I can fly, I can fly, I can fly. I am only celebrating broken fences, wicked dreams, second chances. I am only what I am. I am only tears and gristle, wine and lonely. I am only tears and gristle. I am only what I am. I am only what I am. I am only what I am.
That was beautiful.
Hey, Libby. Hi, kid. How you doing? Sorry.
Marvelous. Okay, so before I do my next song, I wanted to mention, first of all, that our next Any Sunday show will be on Sunday, August 7th, and it will be Jane Ross Fallon from Florida and Jimmy Joe Natoli. Everybody has all these complex names, from right here in Austin, and it's going to be a wonderful show. Jane has this song called Rosewood that you have to ask her to do. Not that she wouldn't do it, but it's such a fabulous song that you really have to make sure you hear it. And one of our guests today, Harry Geist, who's down there with the trombone, kind of permanently because his camera won't work, and he wanted me to let everybody know about his open mic on Monday, August 1st, and you're all invited.
Yep.
And it's all in the chat. You can hear about it. I guess he chose to have me say it because you can see me. You can kind of see him too.
Can you hear me? I'm not sure.
Yes, we can hear you.
Oh, okay, then I can talk at least. I don't know what's wrong with my camera, but I've been hosting the open mics every other Monday. It's been going on for over 2 years. I'm based out of, well, I was based out of West Nyack, New York. I just recently moved to Pompton Plains, New Jersey. But that's neither here nor there because people can be anywhere and participate. The next Growler and Gill is the name of the place that the live open mics occurred before the pandemic. So when the pandemic shut everything down, I started the Growler virtual open mic. Anyway, the next one is August 1st. If you'd like to get on the mailing list, if you can post your email in the chat box or send me an email to hgeist@optonline.next and put your email address in your note. I will add you to the mailing list. The announcements are going to be going out in the next couple of days. So hope that you can make it next Monday, August 1st, starting at 7:30 Eastern Time. Thanks very much, Jan.
Thanks, Harry. If you do put your email in the chat for Harry, please specify that it is for Harry, because I'm going to ask you to put your email in the chat too if you'd like to know about these shows and like to be on the mailing list and be notified who's going to play. That would be lovely. We're about to pick up and go off to Northern California, which we like to do as often as we can, particularly in the summer where it's like 90 million and 12 degrees here in Austin. And I looked it up yesterday. It's in the high 50s and low 60s in this place in Northern California that we like to go. That sounds delicious. Normally I would say, oh, that's too cold, but nothing's too cold anymore. We're going to have triple digits for the next week or so, and then it'll slow down to a chilly 90-something. Yeah, lucky us, eh? So this is a song about that place. It's so nice. It's on the coast. It even has a lighthouse, which is usually lost in fog, but I've seen it. I can verify that it's there. Blue skies, sunshine, sea foam sparkling on the shore, tall alpines, grapevines, and a blackbird raconteur. Sunday morning, peaceful as a prayer. It's spring in Point Arena. It's spring in Point Arena, and the birds of California are singing everywhere. Bright eyes, white smiles in this tiny seaside town. New friends shake our hands and invite us to sit down. Sunday gathering, picnic in the park. It's spring in Point Arena. It's spring in Point Arena, and the birds of California are singing to my heart. This is how I think paradise is gonna be. But the sun is setting and the fog rolls in, and we must leave. But spring in Point Arena, spring in Point Arena, and the birds of California will sing on. Spring in Point Arena, spring in Point Arena, and the birds of California will sing on in my dreams. It's spring in Point Arena. I can't wait. It's spring in Point Arena pretty much year round. Wes, you know you're still muted, right?
Just in the interest of symmetry.
Ah.
I was bring the mic around as well. Here we go. My wife and I have been married to each other for 32 years. But when we got married, I wasn't writing songs. So I didn't write her a song when we got married. A couple of years after we got married, our son was born. I didn't write her a song then either. Nor when our daughter was born, or our 15th wedding anniversary, or but a couple of years ago she gave me this really cool capo for Father's Day. It's a cut capo. See, Jaime knows what those are. And so I wrote her a song. And the song is about the night that I worked up the courage to tell her that, hey, I'm gonna make myself scarce for a while because I've got a giant crush on you, and it's gonna be weird if I'm around at parties, being all mopey and stuff. So I'm going to be absenting myself from social events for a while. I just thought I'd tell you why. She said, well, I feel the same way. It's like, oh, well, we do have a problem. So the song is called Pelican. It goes like this. I'll wave you on in. You don't have to knock anymore. Offer me half of your coffee like you're gonna need it to get in the door. My place is a spot to get out of the weather. You duck in sometimes when it rains. You could beat a path home, but your mail, it gets soggy that way. Boots on, I don't care what you're tracking in. I brew up my own, 'cause I'm not big on nutmeg and cinnamon. Yeah, you don't have to look up from your phone. I like how it lights up your face. Yeah, that came out kinda creepy. I hope you don't take it that way. I can be super poetic and stuff, but I'll shut up before that kicks in. A much better bet would be to see if I could get you to put a latte through your nose again. I'm on board for wherever you're driving this story. You know what? Maybe not. I forgot you can get kinda morbid. So I can be awkward and more than a little indelicate. And as far as being graceful and poised, I've been compared to a pelican. So I got no method or strategy to get you to toe off those galoshes and stay. Yeah, looks like my big play is to just say it. I like you that way.
Lovely. She appreciated it, I hope.
She likes it. She says that it's 15% accurate and 100% true. Because they didn't have cell phones back then, so
Oh,
this was 1988.
scrap that then.
Yeah.
Once again, you got me to change my mind in mid.
Uh-oh.
But let's see. Does this go like I can't? I hope I don't mess this up. I haven't done this for a while. I think it goes like this. I think. That sounds about right. My wife looked at me once and said, "You make me crazy." So I wrote this song. It's not what she had in mind, I don't think, but. Morning news and a cup of coffee. Monday wants me to try my luck. I'm still tired and the world's still crazy. It's a wonder the sun comes up. Everybody wants everybody wants $1 million. Everybody wants a front row seat. Everybody's crazy for something. I'm so glad you're crazy for me. I'm so glad you're crazy for me. I love to listen when you laugh. It makes the hurt go away. Healing and laughing. Life's funny that way. Hey, hey. Everybody thinks it's way too noisy. Everybody wants to turn it down. Everybody's got their own kind of medicine. Everybody's got their favorite sound. I love to listen when you laugh. It makes the hurt go away. Healing and laughing. Life's funny that way. Hey, hey. Everybody wants a true love story. Everybody wants a little more sleep. Everybody's crazy for something. I'm so glad you're crazy for me, baby. I'm so glad you're crazy for me. I'm so glad.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Beautiful, man.
So while we're on the subject, I try to do one of these for Andy. You can see, I'm sure, the other two partners in crime here, you can see what a wonderful person he is. And I have not failed to notice, so this. Sometimes I feel lost at sea, darkness swelling over me. Higher and higher, rising on a tide of anxiety. Just when I know for sure it's gonna pull me under, that's when it breaks like a wave on the shores of your love. Sometimes I feel all alone, like I've never had a home. Moment by moment, strangeness and danger appear to grow. And just when I'm thinking my little boat is sinking, it comes to rest on the foam on the shores of your love. Your heart is my harbor, no matter where I am, and no matter how far I roam. Your heart is my home. So whenever I venture out and find myself tossed about, lightning and thunder making me wander desert isles of doubt, I hear your gentle voice reminding me that I have a choice, and I turn hard to port and head to the shores of your love. I head for the shores, home to the shores of your love. Thank you. So we are headed for our last round. And if you want to do a long one, that's fine. We can run a little bit over because, as you may be aware, no one is waiting for this stage. So
I'm going to play my set closer, even though there are 2 more songs to come after it. So, what I tell folks when I play this song live is that if you've played a lot of bars, or if you spent a lot of time in bars, and you're talking to someone in a bar, and they are doing what people do in bars, and you hear the word listen from the person across the table, you're probably about to hear something that you already know. And if you get more than one listen, specifically if you get 3 listens, like listen, then you're gonna get a song. You're gonna get something that's about like this. I love you guys. You're the only ones that get me. Nobody gets me at home. I love you guys. I'll forget that in the morning, but I know it here. You're blurry, but it's clear. I love you guys. I love you guys. I'll tug on your awesome shirt and I'll say it right out loud. Right out loud. I love you guys. I'll get clean up on this bar and I'll sing it out to you when I get ready to. I love you guys. I get like this whenever I start thinking hard. Feels like I'm sinking hard. Either way I'm blinking hard. Don't give me that look like all the others do. It's only 1 or 2, and I get to hang with you guys. Like I'm shrinking hard. Shouldn't be this stinking hard. Small and quiet till I get that 3rd one down. And I start to look around, pick a fight and stand my ground. But I love you guys. I don't know if you can hear me. You smile and nod your head, but not at what I said. I love you guys, and I could throw mine in with anybody, anywhere. tell if you care, but I love you guys.
Awesome.
That was gorgeous, and we love you too.
I do. It does serve double duty. I get to actually say I love you.
Yes.
That's a great song, man.
Thank you.
Well, thank you.
That
Thanks,
means a
Jan.
lot.
Thanks, everybody. Thanks, people, for sticking around. Thanks for the invite to come by and play some music. Always
Thanks
good to
for
see you
saying
guys.
yes twice.
Yes.
Both
I'll
of
say
you.
yes anytime. This is my set closer, and then
All right, man.
and then after this song, I used to run off stage, and wait for the applause, and then you come back on. But I've gotten old and lazy, and now I just stand there and assume, This is my favorite song I ever wrote. I can't tell you why. Nothing particularly strange about it. I just really like this tune. It's called Crooked. Wouldn't it knock you on your ear? Wouldn't it blow you? Oh man, yeah, it's my favorite song and I forgot it. Wouldn't it? Yeah. Wouldn't it knock you on your ear? Wouldn't it take you by surprise if suddenly everyone you knew turned up in a perfect new disguise, and you wouldn't know your closest friend, and she couldn't see the friend she knew? And you'd have to listen for her laugh, and she'd have to laugh until you do. And wouldn't that knock you on your ear? Wouldn't that knock you on your ear? Do you believe in perfect days, or do you need something to go wrong? Is there always that moment when you split? Does a moment of doubt last way too long? And wouldn't you love to take your time and live with it any way you please? Spend a night howling at the moon, spend a day drifting on a breeze. Wouldn't that knock you on your ear? 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 Sometimes I only want to listen. I only want to listen. To what the universe is saying. And the universe is saying, doesn't it knock you on your ear? Doesn't it blow your little mind? The moment you stumble into truth, the moment you leave your fear behind, the moments that never seem to last and always seem so real. Sometimes it takes a crooked highway. It takes a crooked highway. Before you find out where you're going, you find out where you're going, and doesn't that knock you on your ear? Doesn't that spin your head around? You hear the knowing in your voice, you hear the wisdom in the sound, but when you turn around to tell, you can't remember why you turned, so you just give the world a smile and hope there's a little less to learn. And doesn't that knock you on your ear? Wouldn't that knock you on your ear? Wouldn't that knock you on your ear? Wouldn't that knock you on your ear?
Yes, it would. Beautiful.
Beautiful, man.
Thanks.
And
I'm
this
not crying, I'm sweating in my eyes.
Oh, I'm going to use that. So this is my set closer. I was going to do you a little ditty about impermanence, but I'll save that for another time. This song was inspired by kintsugi, which is the Japanese art of pasting things back together with epoxy infused with gold, so that the result is even prettier than when the item was whole in the first place. And it was coupled with the cracks are there, that's how the light gets in, because it's also how the light gets out. All the lessons you learned are gold. All the scars where you healed are strong. You may once or twice have been broken, but you've done nothing wrong. All the outcomes that didn't match, all your plans and all your dreams, all that beauty you think you lack is ablaze for all to see. And your light shines through, your light shines through. It's what makes you you. And the cracks are there so your light shines. Your light shines. All the obstacles in your path, all the trials you rose above, all those faults that you think you have, they are why you are loved. 'Cause your light shines through, your light shines through. It's what makes you you. And the cracks are there so your light shines. Your light shines. It's true. You are not perfect, but no one is perfect. And that matters so much less than you'd expect. 'Cause your light shines through, your light shines through. It's what makes you you. And the cracks are there so your light shines. Your light shines. Your light shines through. Your light shines through. It's what makes you you. And those cracks are there so your light shines. Your light shines through. Thank you.
Beautiful.
Thanks.
Yeah, great.
So that unfortunately concludes our show for today. I always feel like the show is like two songs, from each of us, too short. but there's kind of nothing I can do about that. I would love it if everybody could uncloak to say goodbye. Be sure to tune in on August 7th. And our guests again will be Jimmy Joe Natoli and Jane Ross Fallon. And I'm excited about that one. These shows have been such a joy to me. I've come to cherish them. And Jamie Michaels and Wes Collins are two of the reasons why I'm so grateful that you agreed to do this again. Oh my God. and yeah, so please come again. If you would like to know who's playing in the future, please leave your email in the chat or in the comments on Facebook, and I will make sure that you are fully informed to the best of my ability. I still don't know beyond 42 what the meaning of life is, but if I find out, I'll let you know.
Yeah, Jamie and Wes, this was really great. I'm really glad you could do this, and I'm hearing Wes for the first time. Really quite impressive songwriting, sir. And Jamie, you're always good. It's good to hear you again.
Oh, thank you, man. Appreciate that.
Yeah, it's been a great night.
Set of yours I've got to hear.
I'm sorry, your mic is probably too far away. I didn't hear you.
Yeah, I was saying to Jamie, it's the first set of his that I've gotten to hear.
Oh,
You know,
well,
Yeah,
I'm
Wes and I have known each other from various corridors.
yeah, that's right.
Can't talk, man. Got to go to a showcase. You know.
Folk Alliance corridors.
So is the next Swerfa here, Jan? Is that
It is
what you told me?
mid-September, the way I remember it. Yeah, the Swerfa is always here in Austin at a Holiday Inn hotel that I could leap to from my front porch if I wanted to.
Yeah. So are you guys going to be there maybe?
I unfortunately have a show in Arizona that weekend, so I won't be there this year.
I'm not going to be there either. Hopefully, I'm going to be in Florence.
Oh yeah. Oh,
well,
great. We hope
that's
you're
a
in Florence
damn good
too.
excuse.
Yeah, you're going to love Florence.
I don't know about Arizona, but Florence, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's great. Well, thanks again, and thanks everybody else for tuning in. Good to see you. There's numerous regulars. It's good to see you again.
Sean,
And,
I think, is new. Hi, Sean.
yeah,
On, baby.
and I'm Jan's husband, so that's that's why I get to hear most of these. So
That's his ticket of admission, and also he's a sound expert, so
well,
that's his other ticket of admission.
well,
I'm a friend of Wes's from other songwriting things too, and so that's how I got roped in. But it was lovely to hear all y'all.
yeah.
So we're
Sean is a
glad you came.
Brilliant songwriter and singer as well.
Ah,
Yes.
Wonderful. Put your email
great.
in the chat, Sean.
He already has.
Excellent.
Yeah, I saw it. Well, and thanks, and as you can tell, I'm in my skivvies. It's so hot here. I mean, just like wearing the least amount of clothes that you can get by with and still be considered civilized.
Well,
So
I'm in Greenfield, Massachusetts, and we're actually competing with you today.
you're kidding me.
We've been up
I'm
to
sorry to hear it.
We've been up to 95 degrees with 66% humidity.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Well,
Yeah,
we've been
well,
over 100 for weeks.
You could have knocked me over when the UK went over 100.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we were touching 100 yesterday. This is our 6th day in a row over 90.
Golly.
Wow.
Well, we've got another
We've
week.
got more to come.
Yeah, we've
Yeah.
got another week of 100 degrees here, and then it cools off to 90 something.
Oh, well.
Well, you need to hear Jamie's song about global warming.
Yes.
I think he did it before you got on, but you should go to his website or something and check that out. It's quite topical.
Or buy his new album once he finishes it.
Yeah.
Albums.
Happy trails, everybody. It's good to see you. I gotta go. Bye bye.
Night, y'all. I'm going to stop the stream now
Okay.
and stop the recording.